told you so extra, but I know I'm the same.
What's up, y'all? What is up? It is your girl EJ, and we are back, y'all, to talk about Fight Night. If you're not watching Fight Night, then you gotta check this one out, y'all. This is so dope, and it has an all-star cast. So make sure that you are watching, and if you've already watched the episode, make sure you go ahead and drop down in the comments and let us know what you thought about it. I'm gonna go ahead and bring up the crew, and we're gonna go ahead and get started, y'all. Boom, boom. What's up, everybody?
Hey.
How are y'all?
I'm good. This
Good.
was good.
So, what are y'all thoughts over the episode, just in general, Moochie and then Tamika?
This was good. This episode was good. Where I can't wait to see the next episode. It's been active the whole episode, and I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. They all the cast is good.
Absolutely.
The whole episode.
Oh, sorry, y'all.
And I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot.
Oh, Lord. Yes, I agree. I second that one, Moochie. I enjoyed this episode. It was good. I was like, okay, it's fire. I'm definitely ready for the next one. I don't want to know what the hell happening. They was raising my blood pressure up.
Yeah, they do the most. I ain't even gonna lie to you. That they absolutely do. Okay. Well, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and jump in. Y'all know it's a little bit behind today. We apologize, but we in this thing. What's up to everybody in the chat? Latoya, hey sis. Always appreciate you moderating things and keeping things going in the chat. Letitia, what is up, boo? How are you? Demarcus, hey. Candy Love is in the building. Hey, Gwen. Hey, Rashandria. Hey, everybody that is in here that hasn't said anything yet. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this episode. Y'all go ahead and drop it down. Now, listen, y'all. First of all, I was a little upset with Vivian this episode, y'all. I was so upset with her. Like, I felt like she was gonna hold it down, like hold it down for some reason. And although I get it, I'm not saying I don't get it, but that was the one thing that I was kind of disappointed with. So that was my only disappointment. But everything, and it wasn't about the episode; it was just about a character at this point. But when the episode opens up, they basically find Silky. You can't really see it. I forgot to lighten that picture up so we can see the body. But we basically find Silky. They're fishing and they're gonna pull him up out of the water, and then we're going to basically shoot over to where they're at the motel. Lord have mercy. I don't know why she just don't go stay with her sister, y'all, because I can't do it. Not this motel. But she wants to know everything. Like at this point, she's a little upset, and it's almost like she knows what she got into. Like she knows who he is, but I think she just thought that at some point everything would be different. At some point, what are your thoughts, Moochie, about the wife and kind of how she's feeling right now, and her wanting to know? She like, I need to know everything.
I love her because she's still a lady, but when it's time to get rough, she's ready. She gonna protect her family. So I like the fact that she is putting her foot down with him finally now. But she not leaving. She's still, on the fence with him. But I like this character too.
Okay. Tamika, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, first of all, it was so hilarious when they was doing that fishing, and I forgot what he put in the water. Was it honey? He was saying it's gonna bring him the fish, and he kept, oh, it's a big one. I said that's gonna be Silky, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
But yes, I agree. Listen, it was time. It ain't no other choice. You definitely have to tell me everything. I want the whole story. Spill the beans, spill the tea. I need to know what's happening when you got me and the damn kids over here. So I agreed with her on that. You can't be telling me half the story. You can't be trying to use your gift of gab. Just get to the point and tell me everything so I can know what exactly it is that we are facing. So, yeah, I thought that was the right thing to do.
Absolutely. Yeah. All right, y'all. So we end up finding this right here kind of was difficult because I have like this love-hate relationship with the well, I can't think of his name right now, the detective. I have a love-hate relationship with him because I want to like him on one hand, but on the other hand, I don't know, he just be doing too much sometimes. But right now he going through it because he found, the young man in there unalived, and he's kind of feeling that guilt, that weight of it all. Not to mention his captain told him, like, they needed to wrap this up ASAP, but it just seems to keep unraveling and unraveling. And he told them, though, he was like, look, this is not just some open shut thing, but they ain't really trying to hear that. What are y'all thoughts about the detective and him having to give this hard conversation and kind of where his mindset is right now? Tamika, then Mooch?
Yeah, I felt bad for him. I felt bad for the situation. Period. It's like he getting it from both ends because he really don't got people he could trust within the damn department. And then you trying to solve this case, and you got street people that you may have to deal with at times. But just as far as this conversation, I was kind of like, really, we calling her on the phone to break the news? We ain't going in person, and was you really expecting her to be answering you back when he was going hello, hello? I knew that lady was not going to be on that phone no more. I'm like, oh Lord, I hope she has somebody in the house with her.
Absolutely, because that has to be difficult. They just lost Lena, who
Yes.
in her case would have been her niece, and now they're losing. What is this? And what's that young man name? I can't think of his name, y'all. We bad with names tonight. Tommy. I was gonna say DeMarcus. What's his name? And now we're losing Tommy. And so that's two deaths in the same family of two. I mean, children to me, because they were still very young, and you're losing both of them, and it's just crazy. So I know that has to be difficult and hard for her to hear this. And you're right. Why didn't they do this why did he do this over the phone? This is something he should have definitely did in person, if not for anything else, but to just be there to comfort her, because we don't know if she was there alone. You know what I'm saying? Or even
that's
if it was
basically a double funeral now, Lord.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Exactly. They was just doing too much.
I think his guilt, I'm sorry, I think his guilt with Tommy's guilt is with Lena, because she told him to walk from this job.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's what bothers him the most. She went to protect him.
Yeah.
Make sure he don't get in even more trouble.
Absolutely. And then
I'm sorry. And Don Cheadle's character, J.D. Hudson, he had guilt because not only is he dealing with the racism, he knows that they probably left that boy in there to deal with his thoughts, so he could be overconsumed with guilt. That's how I saw it.
Exactly.
Oh,
I
yeah.
agree.
Mm-hmm.
I agree wholeheartedly. So we're here. Chicken Man is trying to figure out what in the world his next move is. But while they're sitting there, well, first of all, Faye is talking to her sister on the phone, and he's in there kind of ear hustling when he was in there, getting his fro together. And he's kind of ear hustling to what she's saying. And Faye is a real one, y'all. She just continues to stay and try to hold it down for her man, right? And then we're gonna hear the news story. But when she hear that news story, they get real shook at that moment. And then Chicken Man have to make a decision. So let's kind of shift into that particular part of it and his decision to work with someone that we didn't expect him to work with. Moochie and then Tamika.
I like the fact that they hooked up. It would be in another life, they would have been a good team as police officers, because you got one that knows the streets and he knows how to deal with the people where you're going to get information out of them. So I like the team up that they did have. As far as with the TV, back here, if you want TV, that's a big thing right now. It's crazy. So I know she was shaking in her boots at what was going on, and she's not getting any of the story.
Exactly. Tamika?
Yeah, the fact that when she was like, "Oh, isn't that your friend?" and he was trying to say no, it's like, come on now, ain't we at the point where we supposed to be being honest? But I didn't feel like that team up was the only other way. Like at this point, what are you gonna do? Especially since you see what he already kind of knew anyway from when they called him and he heard that he ain't got nothing else to say. But it's official. They don't find the body, and you don't want to be the next one they fishing out the lake. So it definitely made sense that they would team up, and you gotta put everything else aside and figure out what the hell is going on. Child. Mm-mm-mm.
Okay, exactly, 100%.
But yeah, I remember even last week when we was talking about it, I thought that she had like no family close by that she could go to, because I remember it was kind of like, well, why the hell, they went there to that hotel. Why wouldn't her and the kids go to the family? And literally, we hearing in this episode the sister saying, "Come," and she's like, "No, we okay. We gonna just stay here, man. If I knew that I could get over to my sister, I would have went too. I'm sorry, Chicken Man, but I ain't agree with him with that part about, stay here, hold it down, don't worry, I'm gonna work it out. No, call me when you do work it out. Me and the kids
Okay,
is
that part. Shout out to Omizzy20. Appreciate you for coming through from Boston. Hey. Let me bring Inga up, y'all, because Inga is in the building. See what her thoughts are about Chicken Man and his shenanigans. Hey, Inga
Hey,
Binga.
hey y'all.
How are
Hey
you?
y'all, what's going on?
Nothing.
hmm
Talking about Chicken Man and his shenanigans. Right now, we just made it to the part about um, where his wife is a little shook about the whole Silky situation, about, and he's still trying to lie. And then the fact that he decides to team up with, someone that's unexpected, which is going to be um, Detective Hudson. What are your thoughts around that?
Well, I just saw Chicken Man. He's hiding out in my apartment building. I just saw him when I was getting my mail at the mailbox. I just saw Chicken Man. He's hiding. He's still in hiding right now. He came up here from Atlanta and he's hiding out.
Mm-mm.
So I'm not gonna snitch and tell everybody where he's at. No, but look, I like Hudson and Chicken Man together. It's like a comedy duo. They were just they were funny together to me. The two of them trying to investigate. Um, but Chicken Man needs Hudson, and Hudson needs Chicken Man.
Mm.
So I like them together. And I just heard Tamika say something about she didn't think that Faye and them had family, but she probably didn't. Yeah, I was surprised when she called her sister, but I would have gone over to my damn sister's house. I would have left Chicken Man right there in Atlanta and took the kids over to my sister's.
mm-hmm.
But she right there stand by your man. She right there by her man.
Okay. Her man. Hey, she like, I'm staying right here with my man. And then we get over here to Detective Hudson. Why does it always feel like he just really doesn't have any allies for one thing? And I feel like there's only maybe a couple of people who really respect him. But even though they're sitting here listening, you got that Joker that's coming from the back, that other detective, I don't know his name, but the one that he always seems to be into it with. You got him and the captain being all chummy. It's just a hot mess. I just feel like they use him, and I don't know how he do it. I really don't. It just, I didn't like that. But he's trying to talk to them about the case, trying to figure out, where they're going to go, what their next steps are. And then he gets a call from Chicken Man, and they're going to meet up, right? They're going to meet up, and it seems like he's still a little bit apprehensive about even working with him. He don't even really know why he's here. But I'm with you, Inga. I feel like they need each other at this point. I feel like this is a good team up. Chicken Man knows the people. He got the gift of gab, and he can get into some doors that Detective Hudson's tight behind not going to be able to get into, because people kind of see him as a traitor. I mean, he is the man at this point.
They were funny together too. They were just funny together.
Mm-hmm. They
Yeah.
definitely have a good chemistry. Demarcus, I disagree. I don't see Chicken Man as a snitch. I'm
I
sorry. He's
know
just a good man.
he said that over on our live too. And Chicken Man ain't snitching on nobody. Like
Chicken Man is. Go ahead.
He's trying to save his butt, but he ain't snitched. Who is he snitching on?
Yeah.
So yeah, I've been asking DeMarcus to tell us how's he a snitch. I ain't got the answer yet. How's he a snitch?
No, he's not a snitch. I feel like hold on, there's some feedback coming through. Give me a second. I'm gonna mute you, Inga. He's not a snitch. He is just trying to save his behind. Like you said, like he's literally trying to save his behind. He's fighting for his life. It's either gonna be him or them at this point. And it's not snitching if all he's doing is helping them find the robbers. The robbers robbed him. It's not like he's helping them find what's the name, them? He helping them find the robbers. And the robbers violated him. So of course, I'm not mad at that. And I don't see it as snitching, but but that's what they basically all gear up here to talk about. He's when he talks about Silky and he says his street name, that's when then detective is like, oh, that's when he kind of remembers that he talked to the young lady. And we're about to get to that scene here in just a second. But you're right, they are very, very funny together. Tamika, talk about this scene right here, because I thought this was hilarious. Ron Rico is funny.
Yeah, this was funny because he really thought he was about to sit there and play in his daggone face. They both did their homework on each other. They both knew stuff, but the fact that, I don't know, I thought that was kind of dumb of him to actually think that, some kind of way you're going to be able to one up or make some kind of threat. Like, I didn't feel like he was playing that part smart. If you really did look him up and you feel like he's this, gangster. And then it was funny because it was like, well, what's the difference between me and all these other people that you messing with? Because they ain't about nothing either. Frank had to kind of put him on the spot. And, I didn't feel like he was playing that smart. Like he could have still let him know that he did his homework. And I don't know, he could have just made it seem like he really was trying to act like he was about it to me. And I'm like, I don't think that you are, sir.
Okay, exactly. Inga, what were your thoughts about this interaction right here about Frank and is he the mayor at this point, or he's just a councilman? Who is he?
I think the councilman.
He's a senator.
Oh, senator.
Senator. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, he was time enough for Frank. He wasn't scared to stand up to Frank. And what Frank gonna really say? He's a criminal, and you trying to ask for a senator for favors and all. But he was time enough for him. So I don't know what's going to happen, what the outcome of this going to be, but I like the exchange back and forth. I liked it.
Yeah.
And I like Ron Rico. I agree with you. I like him. Every time he play on something, I like him.
Yeah, he always be funny too, especially when he plays those funny characters. It's always so hilarious the way he does it. DeMarcus, yeah, I mean, they're gonna smoke him regardless. That's what you have to remember. That Chicken Man is fighting for his life.
Right.
He is fighting for his life, and all he wanted to do was impress this man because he's trying to get put on. So just totally backfired on him.
Absolutely. It's super backfire. But Moochie, while you're speaking, go ahead and jump on into the I was gonna say Ron Rico. Jump on into the senator and Frank. What are your thoughts about these two? And what do you think could possibly, like, do you think that this conversation, do you think Frank is going to try to get back at him? Like, do you think this is over, I guess, so to say?
At this point right now, to me, they would do better joining forces too, the way the white people is acting down there. But I don't think he is. I think he's like, how somebody want to play everything by the book, so he don't want to get dirtied up. So he feels like messing with them would dirty his self up. So he's trying to play this from afar.
I just feel like he dirty already.
That's how I feel. I feel like the only difference is the people he being dirty with is the white guys and not somebody that's black. And I think that was Frank's point. It was like, well, how the hell you looking at me, but you just finished doing business with them? He know what time it is.
Exactly. Doing the most. That face right there. He is so funny, boy. I tell you, when he plays certain characters, that Joker right there, he is a trip. This right here, y'all, I saw this coming from a mile away, and I know y'all all saw it. Inga, go ahead and set this scene up for us. Talk about I mean, our boy just messed. Well, he ain't our boy because he on the op side, but he just messed up. Like, I don't know why he didn't play this a little bit differently with this chick. Like, seriously.
Yeah, and just ironic, her name is Wanda, Man Boy and Wanda. Okay, but yeah, she's a mess too. But Andre, we knew he was gonna get, I ain't gonna run too fast. We knew Andre was gonna be messing up. We saw that, we scoped that out early on the other episode. We're like, okay, he ain't gonna be around too long, and he gonna be messing up, So he she's upset because he won't take her with him. I'm like, chick, you got a whole husband. You know what I'm saying? So she, that's gonna backfire on him.
RC said that this kind of shocked me. Didn't know she'd flip like that. I don't know. I felt like I read this a mile away coming. Moochie, what about you? Did you see this coming? Like, something about this whole scene, I was like, oh, this is not going to go well for you.
1 minute. Can I just say one quick thing? And Moochie,
Yeah.
is that I just want to say one thing. I don't like Andre, but one thing I like about Andre is that he like plus size women. That's all I got to say.
Look, you done took my little comment that I told curvy woman.
Go ahead, y'all.
Look, you done took my little comment that I said to you on the phone.
Oh yeah,
that's the only thing I like about him. That he like big girls.
He like big girls. Go ahead, Moochie.
You know what? He played the same guy. You you can't stand him. You can't wait for him to get kicked the bucket. But he fine to look at. Okay. Hey, Kenzie.
Okay, Tamika, you go ahead.
Yeah, Andre was begging for it. He was dumb, and we definitely knew he was going. He was irking my freaking nerves. His uncle was trying to look out for him and give him warnings. He had so many different warnings coming, just pat, 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 back, and had slapping him in the head. He over here trying to, take time out to Jones with her and act like he caring about her. Definitely saw that wasn't gonna go good once he said that she wasn't going. And the fact that they tried to describe him, did that part come past already as Billy D? Nothing about him give no damn Billy D. Stop it.
At all. Yeah, when this
he is no Billy D. Williams. He is no Lady Sings the Blues. Okay. No, indeed.
Not even a little bit. This was so funny to me because when I saw this, I was like, girl, why do you want to run off with him? Don't you got a man? Like, what are we doing right now? Why are you trying to run off with him? And secondly,
you know why she was trying to run off with him? EJ, his stamina. Did you see? Come on, did you see how he came out of that trailer? Let's not act like you ain't see how he came out the trailer.
Well, we did see that, but I'm just like, girl, he on the whole.
Girl, that whole trailer was rocking back and forth. It was like, rock the boat, don't rock the boat, baby. That whole trailer was rocking.
Okay. I mean, it really was though. Yeah, Andre out of there. Definitely. Oh my goodness, not the light skin effect. Okay, let's see where we going to next. Look at Andre, just looking like he about to go. And then we got these jokers. So then we learned a little bit. More. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I had a little bit more respect for Willie Black after this one. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Moochie, talk about this scene. And let me see if it's gonna lead up to those. So we'll just talk about this part and then we'll talk about the other part when we get there. But
I like this. Wait, is this the part where the mother's boyfriend get it?
Not yet. That comes a little bit later, but this is where the start of it is at.
I know I like the fact that he took him under his wing.
Yeah.
That's what I like. Come on, man. Like, he was like, even though he's showing him wrong, he's still trying to protect him and show him how to be a man in some ways.
Absolutely. So when Lil Man walked in here, I was like, okay, so like you ain't got nowhere to go. You coming to the stash house. And when his face was bruised, I was like, dang, here we go. And you can tell, that I can't remember none of these characters' names. That old boy been protecting him, Big Sean. I'm calling him Big Sean. Big Sean been protecting him, And then when Willie Black is like, let's go. I'm like, okay, what we finna go do? Wait a minute. We supposed to be on the low, but what we finna go do? I think I had just a smidget more respect for this character after this.
They tried to humanize him.
Exactly. And I think they did a good job at it too. I think they really did.
Otherwise, outside of this episode, I still don't like Willie Black. I like him for this particular episode. Yeah, but them previous ones, no.
Exactly. Yep. Well, what's up, Antoine? Listen, thank you, Monique Mac. Because girl, I be
Mac. Big Mac. Yep.
I'm gonna write me a little sticky note and have everybody name on these characters. So we're gonna see that they're gonna go to their first place, right? They're going to the girl who said that she saw Silky. When she was giving her statement, she talked about Silky. And when he heard that name, he knew he was going to go back here. But then we're going to find out, oh, girl, it was underage. Wasn't even supposed to be at this party. Mama didn't know he was at the party. And our boy is sitting up here worried about what they thought about the party. It was so funny. I love the humor in this part of it. And I think this is where we really get to see the dynamics of these two coming together. Tamika, what are your thoughts about this scene, the interrogation, and just the whole banter of it all?
Yeah, I like this scene because Chicken Man can't help himself. It's like we trying to find out the info, but he's more worried about how she describing him. How this is when she's saying that, oh no, he ain't look nothing like you, because at first he like, oh yeah, like me, huh? And it's like, no, that's about the only thing y'all had in common. He was way more handsome. And then her mama giving the side eye, her trying to be careful with what she's saying because she wasn't even supposed to be having her behind over there in the first place. But, it was like they did get a good amount of info from them, from her rather, that helped them.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Inga, any thoughts on this one?
Only thought I had was that I want to see Kevin Hart and Don Cheadle do a buddy cop movie. I think they would be great. Monique, 69 Ways, and as we both said, something like 48 Hours, how Eddie Murphy did with Nick Nolte. I could see it because these two got great chemistry. And I could see them doing a little buddy cop movie, a little comedy with some action and some drama in it. Because they had great chemistry in these scenes right here.
Yeah, that would be kind of dope. Sort of like how, are you mean something like how he and Ice Cube did their thing, like something similar to that?
Something similar to that, yeah. I don't want them to recreate another movie, but I'm saying they could do something together where it could be a little, a little cop movie or some kind of thing. I could see them doing something together in the future because this was great chemistry, the two of them.
Yeah, they really did have good chemistry.
I enjoyed their scenes together.
And I think this gave Detective Hudson a little bit of a different feel on Chicken Man, even though he still thought he was a pain in the behind.
Right.
Absolutely. Okay. So this is the part where she said he looked like Billy Dio.
Yeah, okay. She mustn't have her glasses on.
She didn't, girl. She didn't have her glasses on at all. Now let's talk about this scene right here, Tamika. I want to talk about the fact that I feel like Missouri Slim is, for one thing, I feel like we've already kind of seen where he gives this pushback, and he don't really like feeling like he's under, I guess I'm gonna say under Frank per se. You know what I mean? You can kind of feel it. And what are your thoughts just around the dynamics of not only just what you're seeing so far with these two, and then we also find out that he took whatchamacallit. So you can kind of talk about the whole scene, but just kind of touch on those things.
Yeah, I feel like he don't like feeling like he under him. He want to feel like he equal to him, and it kind of felt like it was gotcha moment, or he thought it was going to be a gotcha moment when he was able to be like, oh, look who I got here. You know, I'm doing things, whereas what the hell y'all doing? Because I don't went and goddamn Vivian. I felt the same way when it came to Vivian. I don't know. I understand it because, baby, I would have probably been shaking in my boots and in front of Frank. But I also kind of felt like her dealing with Chicken Man. She obviously got to have some type of street smarts about her. Even before that, with them saying that she worked in the, you know, the strip club and all of that. And I'm sure she came across people like this before. I don't know. I just thought she was gonna finagle that a little bit better, but yeah.
Yeah, they are supposed to be business partners, but
Frank is the top dog.
That part. Frank is the top doggy dog. Okay, Moochie, what are your thoughts about the dynamics of this and about Vivian getting got?
I couldn't believe she wanted to go back to the house because I think she was feeling guilt about being around Chicken Man and his wife. Well, actually with the wife, and then they having a whole conversation. I know we talked about it last week about the baloney. That kind of bothered her. So yeah, she was like, you know what? Let me just go back to my house so I could lay low. I don't think anybody gonna come back here, but it was the wrong choice.
Absolutely. It's a whole crime scene, girl. What was she thinking? What was she thinking?
I know you live to fight another day and then you go back there.
Right. I know she probably wanted to take a shower and change her clothes, but I would have left with my funky drawers on and I would have got out of town. Okay. Same makeup on, same gown on. I don't care. I'll get some clothes from somewhere. If I have to steal them, I don't care. But I would not have came back to that house.
Okay, now that part, they keep coming back to the crime scene. Yeah, I do not understand why we keep coming back to the crime scene. So, they have they had the little conversation or whatnot, and he's just like, basically, he wants her to lure Frank in, right? Not Frank. Frank wants her to lure Chicken Man in. And I didn't honestly think that she was gonna do it, y'all. I mean, tell me, like at this moment right here, Moochie, did you think she would do it?
Did I think she would lure him there? I felt like she ain't have a choice in the matter. Her back was against the wall, so you know.
Okay, Tamika.
Oh, she said she'd be right back, I think.
Oh, okay, I didn't see it. Okay, Inga.
About did she have
you
a
think
choice?
at this moment? Did you think that she would lure him in, or did you think that she would just take whatever her fate was?
I think I agree with Moochie. She probably really had no choices. If she didn't help, if she didn't give them any information to try to help, they probably would unalive her. Mm-hmm. You know, she probably just really didn't have no choice.
Okay. So you thought she would do it? Because I'm just at this point, I really didn't think that she would. I feel like, I mean, we had Lena who didn't give up anybody. She knew what her fate was and she just took it. So I was wondering how much Viv like how down she really was with him. Would she have done it? And in this moment, I was thinking that she wouldn't give him up, especially the way that she kind of held him down when they were in that basement, you remember? And she didn't make it to where he had to stand for her honor, even though he was trying to on the low, even though he was tied up and stuff, and she just went ahead and did the dance. I really thought that she wasn't going to say anything, but
I mean, you mentioned Lena. Yeah, I guess, even though I don't care that she gone, but she was ride or die. She held it. She didn't give up nobody's name. She didn't give up her cousin or the other guy. She didn't give up nobody's name. Only thing she said was Chicken, but she didn't give up none of the other guy's name. So I guess she said, I'd rather just die than tell you anything. So
yeah.
I think she did that to protect her cousin.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah. But that's my whole point is that she has a relationship with Chicken Man. Lena had a relationship with her cousin, but she didn't say anything. But Vivian, I didn't think she was going to say anything, but I was wrong. But I didn't think so. So when we get here, let's talk about this scene. Kind of set this scene up for us, Tamika. We find another lead, and so we just keep running back to this doggone cousin. Like not the cousin, the uncle. He tried to tell Dre. Dre don't listen.
Yeah, he don't. I mean, he warned him. He knew the whole play. Obviously, the cops ain't gonna be too far behind, and Frank and them gonna be looking for you. So you just jacked up either daggone way. Of course, Chicken Man gotta be freaking hard headed, ain't stay in the car, but that was kind of a plus and a negative because he kind of already scoped it out and was able to catch on to things that the detective wasn't at that point. But Detective Hudson peeped how homeboy was, over there giving him the side eye while he doing his work. So, he already was kind of having his play, and in a way Chicken Man kind of messed it up, but it didn't mess it up at the same time. And Unc was trying his best to hold it down and not give too much information. I don't know nothing. I ain't seen nothing.
Right. He told him, take this ticket and get the hell on. He wasn't playing. I don't want to see your face no more, he told him. He was trying to protect him. He was trying.
Yeah, definitely.
I like the way the uncle was trying to protect him. Because he didn't even talk about he had jewelry in his pocket at that time when he was talking to them police.
Okay.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That part.
So what'd you think, Moochie, about the way that Chicken Man just pop up with that picture? He done went in there and took the picture off the man wall.
That was crazy. You know what though? I like the fact that he was kind of moving like a cop because they was doing the good cop, bad cop things, but he knew what he could get over with the hustlers because they know him. So, I thought that was cool.
Exactly. Now you right though, Antoine. He should have put him up in that truck and said, "Now you gotta go." Okay, if he wanted him to be saved, but it is what it is. It is what it is. So, and then detective tried to pull a little move, y'all. Like he tried to play old boy. He like, look, your boss gonna be coming through here in a second, and I'm gonna be writing something down.
Yeah, that part was funny to me. I was like, okay, Detective Hudson, I see you. He was like, you may not be talking, but they gonna think you talking regardless.
Okay. So you might as well go ahead and say what you gotta say.
Well, he upset because he lost his woman to old man boy, so that's why he mad. So he had no problem giving his name up. He had no problem with it. He gave the address where he lived at.
That part was funny. Inga, go ahead and talk to us about this part because this right here is when I started to have like some respect for Willie Black. Like it was the one time that I actually liked this character since we've been watching this. Right. But I ain't gonna lie. I was low key like, okay, Willie, that's right. Help a brother out.
Right. I mean, he did the right thing. This guy is when he played K-9 on BMF, he was a piece of crap, and he a piece of crap on this show too. So the mother loses her job. She can't pay the rent. So the only way she can stay in the place is if you sleeping with her. I mean, come on now. He's a piece of crap. And then beating up on the kid. So when Willie Black saw that, he was like, we ain't having this. And he went over there and handled business. He made the kid stand up for himself too.
Yeah, that's true.
Exactly. And it probably goes to show that this is probably something similar, something that he might have
that happened to him
in his own life,
Yeah, that's what I said.
Everybody else he's been so like just kind of cold with, you know what I mean? Like this entire time. But this particular thing triggered him and he didn't care about leaving the money there. He wasn't worried about Mac taking the money. He wasn't worried about none of that. He knew Mac wasn't gonna do that no way. But still, he didn't care about that because he's trying to stay where the money was. But he was like, bump that. We gotta pay the rent. Let's go. Like we about to go over there. And then when he had that talk with him, like he's screwing your mama. He hit you. You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna go over there like you gonna do this. And I really did enjoy that part. Maybe I shouldn't have, but I did. Moochie, what are your thoughts about it?
I enjoyed it too. I like seeing people get their ass kicked that deserve it.
Right? Absolutely. Tamika, anything else to add to this scene?
No, I agree with everything the lady said, and they pretty much covered it. I was like, yes, whip his ass, okay? That's the only time I think I liked Willie Lecter. I wasn't mad at it. I said, okay, step up, show him how it's done. Make yourself useful.
Yeah.
And he put a pow pow right in his kneecaps. I like
Mm-hmm.
that. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It kind of reminded me of how Nino Brown got beat up in New Jack City. Like you be like glad they getting their behind.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, bullies, yeah. Exactly. Antoine said this is a Timu Billy D. Timu Billy D should have just took big chops with him, cheaper to keep her, and better for your health. You got something soft to sleep with you while you on the run. Win win.
All right.
Okay.
Billy D.
That part. That part exactly. But yeah, I like this was one of my favorite parts of this whole thing. And every time I saw him, I just kept channeling K9. I was like, that's what you get, K9. That's what you get. But then we get back here, right? And this is what I was kind of talking about earlier. Missouri Slim is like, look, you are not he basically don't feel like Frank respect him. Like I can't even get a thank you. Like I'm the one who brought her here, and you ain't even gonna give me a thank you. And Frank is not with the ish. Frank don't give a damn. Like he really don't. He really don't. Inga, what are your thoughts? Do you feel like this is gonna come to a head sooner or later? Do you feel like Missouri Slim and Frank are gonna bump real heads at some point?
Oh yeah, they will. They will. And where is Cadillac? Did he go back to New Jersey? Where Cadillac at?
I don't know where Cadillac is. I think
Yeah,
they
we
all
ain't
went
see
to
him.
Diamond Circuit.
I thought he told that one to go back. I remember him. He said, didn't I tell you to go back? But then he brought Taraji's character back, and then he was like, all right, you did good after that. He was there when he brought him back. So he just might be on a mission for him. I don't know.
Okay, all right, yeah, but no, but one thing is this: Missouri Slim, he wants to be his own man. He don't feel like he works for he's part of they call themselves the firm, so he runs his city, and he don't want Frank to feel like he doesn't want to feel like Frank is his boss, like I'm my own boss. But Frank is like in charge, seems like he in charge of everybody.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
But they're gonna bump heads though. Yes, the answer is yes. I think so. Before we got 3 more episodes left, I think something's gonna happen between them two before it's over.
Yep. Tamika, do you think that this is gonna end badly? Or better yet, do you think it'll be Missouri Slim that takes Frank out, or do you think Frank is gonna end up having to take Missouri Slim out?
Frank probably gonna have to take him out. He could go ahead and just dig his grave on up. I'm surprised it ain't happened as of yet that it's taking this long, because he definitely giving Nuck if you book. Okay, he gonna have to go ahead and go down.
For sure. Okay. Well, look. So Dre done came over here trying to get his money, and then this ninja talk about he finna go get his check. I said, Ninja, do you not know what's happening right now? What you mean you finna go get your check from the bowling alley? Somebody help this poor
Dre
child out.
was slow from beginning to end, poor thing.
I couldn't believe that he said that. I'm like, man, you know how you be like, nigga.
Exactly. That's like, Ninja, please. You need to get up out of here. Forget that check from the bowling alley. He acting like it's just another day on the block. No.
He's talking about I gotta get my check from the bowling alley.
Yes. I'm like, what the heck?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't go on the run right now, y'all. I gotta go get my check from the Walmart. I can't be on the run right now. I'm like, where?
He said he had to go get his check from the bowling alley. First, he need to stop and get this money right here. He need his 20 stacks. And I'm like, you know how much money y'all got? Forget them 20 stacks, bro. You better break me off a little bit more than these 20 stacks. And I got ninjas after me too. Y'all gonna break me off for real, for real. The fact that they are sitting around laying low and waiting, I'm sorry. I thought that was a
That's what I thought he was gonna say, EJ. Like, where's the rest?
You know?
I mean, honestly, because I done put my life in danger at this point, and I'm already in it. I'm gonna need I'm gonna need you to run me the rest of my money and bump the rest of these ninjas. Because, dude, what's his name? Start with an E. The dude Emerson. Emerson did it. Ain't that crazy how I can remember this dude that we seen one time? Never mind. Emerson didn't even do anything, like nothing, like but tell them to play. And we waiting around for him so that we can divide. No, man, that money would have been gone. I would have been gone. As soon as I figured out it was the Black Mafia, oh, I gotta go. Bye, y'all. I'm out. But you know, here we are. But he does give
Mac
him the
is
money.
crazy for still hanging around. Mac should be gone.
Yeah, I thought Mac would be a little bit smarter than that. And I feel like a lot of this is on Mac because he brought this particular crew in knowing that they were inexperienced. You got one that's already been unalived. You got one that's just kind of walking. You got, well, not one. You got 1, 2, 3 that have already been unalived out of all your people, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, one that they own to, that clearly they own to. Now you know that they are looking for you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, so what are we waiting on? Like, no, what are we doing?
Yeah, I mean, that many people left because, like you said, 3 unalive. Women said Boone, Lena, Tommy, and now Dre. So that's 4 unalive now. So it's only 3 more left. Lil Ray gonna be next. Little Ray, he gonna be the next one.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Okay.
he might be the next one.
Tamika, girl, talk about your girl. I said, how did we even get here? Did you go seek them out? Because I said, did I miss something? I even rewinded. I was like, did I miss something? Did somebody call her? How she know to go find him? Is the word out? Is this
baby? I guess she got her ear to the streets. She got her ear to the streets, and she was making moves faster than damn Andre was. That's for sure.
Okay.
She said, I got the time, I got the place, and I got a little chain and the proof and the pudding. And listen, she wasn't playing.
Exactly.
She did try to clean it up at the end, like, oh, he didn't know it was y'all, but we don't care about that.
Okay, like she have to know that this was stupid all around. Like you gonna go give him up just because you mad because you can't go and you got a whole husband at the house. Like, what are we doing, people? Like, I was so irritated. Tamika, I feel like I was channeling you a lot this episode. I was highly irritated by so many people, and so many people I was just like, and I guess I was channeling a little bit of anger too, because so many people I just felt like we just needed a big old furnace. We just drop them in there, boom. Let them go ahead and blow up because it was just too much.
It was too much.
This whole thing was dumb on her part. How much money y'all think she got out of that?
She got a couple of $100. It looked like it was maybe 300.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
Yeah, it looked like about 300, maybe 400 the most.
I couldn't understand why she told like that. Like
Andre should have given her money. Maybe she would have been quiet.
Okay. And the crazy part about it is you gonna give it up. You gonna give up the man that's giving you the rocking the trailer D. Come on, he might have had a chance to come out.
Look, she got a whole husband. He got a good job working at the car place. I mean the repair place. Come on now. What is she doing?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw her in the fire up in the Discord. I'm gonna throw her right in the fire.
Okay, exactly. She wanted to go with Andre, exactly. But the crazy part, why you want to go with Andre? He on the run. Don't you know what that make you as soon as you go on the run with him? I guess people just don't be worried about jail. I can't do it. I'm sorry.
No, I'm not no jail person.
I am not built for it, and ain't no D in the world good enough to make me. Nope.
No.
Nope. But okay, y'all. So let's get to it because our good friend Dre, aka Man Boy, he trying to get out. He moving slow, but he trying to go. But he done came back. But at this time, everybody know, like the detectives know, the Frank and them know, like everybody knows. So, bruh, your head is on a swivel right now, and yet you are still here. And so we end up with a shootout. The detective and Chicken Man get there first. And then, of course, the rest of the fellas get there. And then, it's just a big old shootout. Now, he did catch one of them in the head, y'all. It was a good shot. That was right there.
Listen, I said, okay, Andre, at least you know how to shoot, baby. You better know how to shoot. You over here staying around all this damn time. He was on it.
But wait a minute, y'all. Y'all see how Chicken Man ran his ass off behind the trailer?
Hell yeah, I would have been Chicken Man too. Getting the hell out the way.
Okay.
Chicken Man ain't had no hammer, so he had to, let me stay here and lay low till things stop popping off.
And not to mention, if it was who he thought it was, he didn't want to be seen with that detective. It would be so much worse for him if he's seen with the detective. So much worse. But I mean, I don't know. I love this scene. I was like, man, everybody's getting real active. Like, I mean, we got Tommy guns, whatever they call machine guns. I think they called Tommy guns back then. I'm calling machine guns. We got all sorts of stuff. I said, oh, that looked like a doggone torch, Inga, right there. But I'm pretty sure it's a gun, but it's just the way this picture came off. But they had a lot going on. But Dre is not going to make it, y'all. Dre is not going to make it. And, he had to go to the upper room.
I'm sorry. Tamika can take over this repass. I'm out. I tapped out. I'm not doing no repass for him.
Nah, Dre don't get no damn repass. Okay, he get maybe a piece of chicken because he did tell Chicken Man, get out of here, go. Right, that was his last words.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he did. That's his last words. He was walking through them woods. Moochie, he was walking through them woods like it was The Walking Dead. That's what he was walking.
And done. Insane. But y'all, okay, who want to talk about this one first? Because I was so agitated with these cops. So agitated. Go ahead, Moochie.
They was just mad because they wasn't involved with all the powing going on. Because they want to kill a ninja. Right? They want to KI double hockey stick somebody.
This was a lot. Like I was so mad at the captain, whatever they call him. I'm calling him captain because he's the head. I was so mad at him because dude came up there and literally called dude a ninja. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you just gonna and you don't think that was a reason for me to bust him up inside of his, like, that is all the reason for me to bust him up. But then I'm the one who gets suspended, y'all.
Yeah, this part pissed me off so much. And not only called him and then just said he wanted to hang him up. Like, we gonna ignore that whole part, and this is what y'all want me to work for? Like, Child, all of them needed their heads off. They needed to be thrown in the fire over and over and over again for eternity.
Right. I mean, and I know this is the time period. I mean, they could say it right in your face, which they getting bold now to say it right in people's faces again, all over again.
Oh yeah,
we going backwards a little bit, but they but during that time frame, you could just say it right in your face and to say, yeah, like you said, I'm gonna hang you from a tree and all this old stuff and calling them boy and N-word and all. That's a lot.
I felt bad for Hudson, and he helps his composure. He lucky all he got was popped.
Y'all, and this is a side note, y'all, and this is why we have to respect the people who came before us, who put up with this stuff, so that we don't have to put up with it right now. Because people endured a lot. It's so many folk who endured a lot. And they had to put up with being called N-words, hanging from trees, and your family being beat up, all kind of stuff, unalived, I respect all the people, because I'm never gonna be one of those people to say, well, if it was me, I wouldn't have been. No, you don't know what the hell you would have did if you was in these situations.
That's a fact.
They just wanted him to grin and bear it.
I hate when people say, well, if it was slavery time, I wouldn't have put. You don't know what you would do. You might be able to put up a lot of stuff because you're trying to survive and take care of your family. I'm sorry, I didn't want to go into a deep thing on that, but it's just but I just thought about that with him. I said, people put up with a lot of crap during those times. And, but I'm glad he gave him a 2-piece and buzzed him in his mouth, though. I am glad about that.
Okay, exactly.
But then he get a nerve to get suspended. That's what pissed me off with the captain.
Yep.
That was the icing on the cake.
That was doing that to get him off the case, because they look, they like, if anybody gonna take out some ninjas, it's gonna be us.
So
that's all about.
Some y'all, this police captain or whoever he is, he might be corrupt. He might be all entangled in some stuff.
They are.
Yep. So we get back. The wife, she's a little bit worried. She don't know what's going on, and then of course she's gonna get the phone call from him that everything is okay because now she see all these bodies. Like people are. And she know what's going on. At this point, he done told her the whole story, so she know exactly what's going on. And he, say that he coming, right? He's coming. I'm coming to get you. I don't know where they finna go, but he coming. But before he go, he got to make a stop, y'all. And lo and behold, he stops everybody back to the scene of the crime. I'm gonna let each person speak about this doggone ending part of it, and we gonna go ahead and wrap this up, y'all. But Tamika, start with you over here. Ending scene. What were your thoughts?
Yeah, she left a message for him. Of course, I did appreciate that the detective husband told him to get out of there. I'm thinking he going back to the damn hotel. Like, that's fine. And then you calling her. First of all, she's scared of her mind, his wife. She holding the hammer up because she seeing shadows going by the window. She done told the kids to go in the bathroom. She thinking she about to have to bop. And you going over here to Vivian talking about something. Oh, what happened now? And I'm like,
Yeah, she had put word out that she was looking for him. So,
yeah.
And everybody who he said that he done ran into 3 people said that you was looking for me. And he a little agitated with her too because of
worried about if she told his wife something like, now is not the time for that. That's the least of your damn worries. Okay. Oh Jesus, I can't.
And she apologizes as soon as he comes in.
Yeah, because he was on there trying to say something to her, but she was just like, I'm sorry, chicken. I'm sorry, chicken. I don't know. And I like the fact they leave a cliffhanger on each episode. We don't see no trailer. We don't know what's going to happen. All we can do is speculate. I like it because now I'm on the edge of my seat. Can't wait to see the next episode.
Gotcha. Moochie, what are your thoughts about the final scene?
I was with him walking in there. You know how you be like, don't open the door. It was like one of those kind of moments. But I thought she was gonna be tied up or something, or they was gonna rough her up a little bit. But they was all right. But I mean, we gonna see how this pans out. I can't wait for the next episode.
Absolutely. Me either. Honestly, like I said, I really didn't think she was going to do it at first. Then when we get to the end of it, when I saw that he was at her house, I said, oh, dang, we right back at the crime scene. So here we go. We already know what's about to happen. Because if we're back here, then she definitely lured him in there. But I feel like Vivian is going to somehow try to help him out of this situation as well. And right now it is survival mode for her. She's trying to survive as well. And this was her only play. So she used this play, but I feel like somehow, some way they gonna both make it out. At least I'm hoping anyway that they both make it out because I mean, one of them could go. But when it's all said and done, because we saw we've all seen the trailer and we saw the very beginning of the first episode. Frank is holding the blinky on Chicken Man. That's how the show starts out, with him holding the gun on him. So, and we hear shots. We don't know what really happened. So we got to see how we got to that point. But anyway, yeah, this was definitely a really, really dope episode. I'm loving this limited series so far. I wish they would do some more stuff like this. Like, I really feel like these are great. I like a good limited series. I like a beginning and an end that we don't have to go on for seasons and seasons and seasons. Like, I'm here for limited series. So let's see.
Me too. I agree with you on that. Limited series.
Yeah, I like a limited series, especially when it's done really well too. Yeah.
Right. And they got everybody and their mama on this show. I wouldn't be surprised if Denzel showed up on here. Everybody on this daggone thing.
Okay.
I mean, everybody.
Yeah, I like the way they doing it. It just feels like it's a movie that you watching in pieces.
Yeah, that's exactly what it feels like.
Yes, that's a good. Yes,
that's a good way to describe it.
Excellent way to describe it.
That's how I look at limited series. It's like one big long movie. One big long movie. Inga, what do you got going on your channel, boo?
Tomorrow, Moochie can probably explain it more, but we're doing Aaron Hernandez, Moochie and Tamika in Detroit. Thursday, I'll be with y'all for the movie Robin. Friday, I guess early morning, we're gonna be talking crazy about the Power, and then I guess Reasonable Doubt, right? And then Sunday, I have a whole panel of people for the Monsters, the Netflix limited series. So yeah, I'm be everywhere all week long. I'm be in every state, every city, all over the place.
Okay, that's what's up. Moochie, what you got going on, boo?
All right, so if you haven't seen, I did drop a theory video. I got another one coming up. I got a final last predictions before the episode drops. Also, that's with Power Book 2, y'all. Tomorrow we will be doing Aaron Hernandez. That's episode 3. So we're going to be talking about that. If you have not watched it, it is airing tonight if you have FX. So that's on. So you might be able to catch that again once we get off of this, y'all. And if not, you catch it on Hulu in the morning. Okay, so we'll be up with that at 9. Thursday, I'm doing Robin. That's on Tubi. Y'all can catch that too. So y'all can come chat it up with us about it. And Friday we got our first reaction, at 1:15 a.m. So we're gonna do it up this weekend. And keep y'all notifications on and holla at your girl.
Ew. Tamika, hey boo, what you got going on?
Yeah, well, Inga probably gonna have to scoop me up because I'm gonna be in the streets, rocking with y'all from state to state and city to city too. For all the lives with the ladies and some with the gents in there too. And then like Friday, I'm trying to figure it out. I might be doing a live for Reasonable Doubt, for Power, and Love After Lockup. It may be easier for me to do it that way than recording it, but we'll see. It'd be one or the other. And then I got 2 movies I'm trying to put out to the members first: The Substance and Blink Twice, because those 2 was crazy and I gotta talk about it. But yeah. I'll let y'all know. Keep your notifications on, pay attention to the community tab, and join the Discord if you're not already in there.
Yes, Discord. Yes. We already talking crazy in the Discord. Ginger Snaps Out the Dark is starting to get going. We gonna be talking. I want to ask Tamika a quick question. I know you got a lot going on, but please, we need trivia. Come on, where's the trivia?
Yeah, hopefully the trivia could be back in October. We're gonna see, y'all. We're gonna try to get these segments going again.
Okay, because we had a ball the last time, and I'm still laughing every time I go back and rewatch it.
Yep. Okay, y'all, that's what's up. So as for me, I'm gonna be with the ladies. Inga gonna have to stop by and get me too. She's gonna have to come all the way to Texas and scoop me up too, because we riding. But so of course, all the stuff that the ladies got going on that they talked about Thursday movie night, Thursday late that night or that morning of Friday, rather 1:15 Eastern time. We will be up talking about Power. Now, I think somebody asked me in the chat, Power finale, the series finale is when we're doing the watch party. So make sure y'all get y'all rest, take y'all a nap. I don't know what y'all got to do. Take you a nap in the day or something, and so that y'all can be up for the watch party. So that's going to be going down. And then we're going to have our live after show after that as well. So but yeah, so that's when that's happening. And then, of course, like they said, Reasonable Doubt. We're talking about that. We're going live. And then on Saturday, I have book club. So if you are not in the Discord, make sure you join the Discord. This is going to be our first book club that's going to be in the Discord, where we're actually going to listen to the book and then we're going to have our discussion about it. So we're going to be on chapters 21 through 30. So that's what we're going to be doing in the Discord. That's going to start at 8:15 Eastern time. Y'all know I'm bad with these times, but if you're inside of the Discord, I'll be dropping a notification when we're going to go live in there. And then on Sunday, I feel like there's something going on Sunday, but I really can't remember.
I got a question for you about the watch party, because I saw Sally or someone just posted something asking a question about it. Is that what you was just talking about? I think it said when are the watch parties for the Discord starting? That's for the last. That's the season finale. That's the last one, right?
That's correct. Yep.
Okay,
So that's
okay.
what it
And
is.
then do they have to? I saw in the Discord where people were saying, "Put me on the list." Do they have to get signed up? How does this
Yes.
work for people?
So they have to go when you get into the Discord. There is a tab that says Power Book 2 Goes Live Watch Party Waitlist. You just have to go in there and say that you want to be added to the waitlist.
Okay, come
And
on, y'all, get on that wait list and
that's
bring
all you
y'all bring some snacks. 'Cause I'm gonna have the chicken wings and the drinks, and y'all bring some stuff. We're gonna have a good time.
I
Okay.
just put the link in the chat if y'all see it.
Yes, yes.
I'm not sure if it goes to your email or not, unless you have it. If you have the notifications turned on for your email 007, it will. I don't have them turned on for my email. I have them turned on my phone though. So I get, like, you know how you get a text message? I get the same text message in for my Discord. So that's how I have mine set up. And you can actually go in and turn the ones on that you want, and the ones that you don't want, you can turn them off. You can actually go in and kind of set that up that way as well. But yeah, so Sunday, I can't remember what we're doing Sunday, but I know I'm doing something Sunday. But we're going to be talking about From on Monday, and then, of course, back to Fight Night on Tuesday. So just keep y'all notifications on. I feel like everybody's going to be super, super busy. It's going to be a lot of live shows, and it's a lot of TV going on. So y'all just, we out
Yeah,
here.
Lemon Kush, before you go to sleep, join that Discord.
Yeah, Lemon Kush, make sure you up in the Discord, bro.
Okay.
All right, y'all. Well, we're about to get up out of here, and we will talk to you guys on the next one.
Bye, y'all.
Peace.
All right. Ew.